Please do not do this to me. Please, I'm begging you.
Do you look back on it and think, why me?
Sometimes I think about that because I am a big believer in karma.
In fate.
In fate.
Imagine being charged with a crime you didn't commit, your only alibi being at a baseball game with 56,000 spectators. This is the real-life story of Juan Catalan, accused of murdering Martha Puebla, and how a TV show became the key to his freedom. In today's video, we delve into this gripping tale of mistaken identity, a relentless quest for justice, and an extraordinary intersection of entertainment and law. We'll explore how Curb Your Enthusiasm, a popular sitcom, played an unexpected role in proving Juan's innocence. If you're intrigued by how truth can be stranger than fiction, make sure to subscribe to our channel for more astonishing stories. On May 12, 2003, in Los Angeles, California, an intense baseball game between the Dodgers and the Atlanta Braves was underway at Dodger Stadium, captivating 56,000 spectators with a score tied at 4-4 as it moved into the ninth inning. Meanwhile, a tragic event occurred 20 miles away in Sun Valley. 16-year-old Martha Puebla was found shot multiple times and pronounced dead near her home, victim of a drive-by shooting. Despite the police's swift response, her assailants escaped. However, an observant eyewitness provided a detailed description of one suspect, a male, 25 years old, 5'8" to 5'10" tall, of Hispanic origin, with short hair, a stocky build, and a mustache, leading to a composite sketch and the start of an investigation. Months after Martha Puebla's tragic death, Juan Catalan was apprehended outside his workplace and charged with her murder.
Nothing, Liam. That's what, made it more, frustrating, and, I was furious. I asked for an explanation and none was given.
Following his identification based on resemblance to the composite sketch and identification by witnesses in a photo lineup. Despite Catalan's immediate claim of innocence at the police station, the arrest was bolstered by his physical similarity to the sketch and witness testimonies. The motive linking Catalan to the crime is traced back to Martha herself. Over a week before her murder, she was set to testify against Mario, a member of the Vineland Boys gang in Los Angeles, suggesting a possible motive rooted in her forthcoming testimony. Following Martha's testimony, Mario was convicted and sentenced to life in prison for his role in an earlier murder, revealing a crucial connection. Mario is Juan Catalan's brother. The LAPD theorized that Juan sought revenge against Martha for her role in his brother's conviction, leading to her murder. Contrary to the police narrative, Juan maintained his innocence.
2 weeks later, when they murdered Martha Puebla, at that point, we were all suspects.
But you never met Martha?
No, that was the first time in my life I had ever seen her.
Asserting he was at the previously mentioned baseball game during the time of Martha's murder, a claim initially met with skepticism. Juan Catalan, committed to proving his innocence, needed solid evidence to show he was at the baseball game when Martha Puebla was murdered. While he possessed his game ticket, it wasn't sufficient to confirm his attendance or that he remained for the duration. He wasn't alone at the game. Accompanied by his daughter, cousin, and a friend, their accounts could potentially validate his alibi. However, despite the presence of these potential witnesses, only his daughter's testimony, deemed insufficient on its own, was available. His cousin and friend hesitated to testify, intimidated by the prospect of facing the Sun Valley District Attorney's Office, known for its high conviction rates. They feared implicating themselves in the murder, leaving Juan without their crucial support. Despite the challenges, Juan Catalan found an ally in his cousin, who secured the services of Todd Melnick, a lawyer convinced of Juan's innocence and determined to exonerate him. With conventional evidence and witness testimony insufficient or unavailable due to fear, Melnick had to innovate. Recognizing that physical presence at the Dodgers game would be pivotal, he turned to the possibility that stadium cameras or broadcast footage might have captured Juan among the spectators. This approach, albeit a long shot, involved combing through extensive game footage to spot Juan in the vast crowd, leveraging the occasional audience shots for a potential breakthrough in proving his whereabouts. Juan Catalan's situation grows increasingly dire as he's held in a supermax prison, a facility reserved for the most dangerous individuals due to the grave nature of the charges against him. In this harsh environment, other inmates, learning of the accusation against him involving a child's murder, subject him to hostility, placing his life at risk even before his trial. The path ahead appears daunting, especially with the appointment of prosecutor Beth Silverman to his case. Known colloquially as the Sniper for her unblemished record of securing death row sentences in murder trials, Silverman's involvement signals a formidable challenge for Juan, underscoring the urgency for his defense to establish his innocence convincingly. During the production of Curb Your Enthusiasm Season 4, Episode 6, titled Carpool Lane, Todd Melnick sought evidence to clear Juan Catalan. This episode, still unpublished then, became a focal point of his investigation. After securing permission from the show's producers to review the footage, Todd embarked on another intensive examination, hoping to pinpoint Juan amidst the crowd. His initial efforts mirrored previous disappointments. Tape after tape revealed no sign of Juan. Despite the growing despair, Todd persisted, driven by the urgency to vindicate Juan. Todd Melnick delivered the promising news to Juan. He presented the Curb Your Enthusiasm footage as key evidence in court, confidently aiming to demonstrate Juan's innocence. Despite the clear evidence favoring Juan, the prosecution persisted in their efforts to convict him. They pointed out that Martha Puebla's murder occurred at 10:32 p.m. This timing made it impossible for Juan to have been at the murder scene. Armed with both the video evidence from Curb Your Enthusiasm and the cell phone records, Todd presented a compelling case to the court. In January 2004, after nearly 6 months of incarceration, the court declared Juan Catalan innocent, allowing him to regain his freedom. The resolution of Juan Catalan's case revealed significant misconduct. The photographic evidence initially used by witnesses to identify Juan was later discovered to be fabricated. 2 detectives involved in the investigation confessed to presenting this falsified evidence, aiming to implicate Juan in a crime wrongfully he didn't commit. This revelation led Juan back to the courtroom in March 2007, not as a defendant but as a plaintiff in a civil lawsuit against the detectives, the City of Los Angeles, and the Los Angeles Police Department. He sought justice for the wrongdoing he endured, including false imprisonment and defamation. Juan's legal battle concluded with a victory, resulting in a settlement of $320,000. While no sum could fully rectify the injustices he faced, this settlement represented compensation and acknowledgement of the wrongs committed against him. Martha Puebla's tragic story also found resolution. In July 2008, authorities successfully apprehended the individuals accountable for her murder. These culprits were subsequently sentenced to life imprisonment without the chance for parole, ensuring they would pay for their crimes. Thus, justice was served for Martha Puebla. On the other hand, Juan Catalan had his innocence affirmed and his freedom restored, a turn of events made possible through the unexpected intervention of footage from Curb Your Enthusiasm. In conclusion, Juan Catalan's story highlights the fragility of justice and the unexpected ways truth can emerge. His exoneration underscores the importance of perseverance, the impact of technology, and the influence of media on our lives. If this story captivated you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content that brings to light the incredible stories of human resilience and the quest for justice. Your support helps us uncover and share more remarkable narratives like Juan's.